Guys, welcome back to Questing with Curly Q. We're back with another cozy playthrough of Stardew Valley. So grab a warm drink, maybe a soft blanket or two, and come explore the valley with me. We've made it to summer. It is day 4 of year 1 of summer, and I'm just so stoked to be in the summer season. It looks like the spirits feel neutral today, and we have a little rundown for fish you can only find in summer. So there's a dorado found in the forest rivers during the day, rainbow trout found in forest rivers and in the mountains during the day, pufferfish found in the ocean in the early afternoon, and octopus found in the ocean during the morning. Catch them while you can. I don't think you really have to have Dorado for anything. Sometimes I just kind of skip that one. Curly Q, how are you doing? I've enclosed some instructions on how to make one of my favorite fish recipes. And Linus learned how to make sashimi. Wonder if this tree is not gonna grow because that's there. I don't remember what I was saying. As it goes, gonna go ahead and water everything first and foremost, and then we'll plant these little seeds that we have. Oh, Dorado, right. So I think there are, yeah, like if I stumble upon it, great, but it's not in a community center bundle. You don't need it for a specific cooking recipe that I can remember. So yeah, we'll see what happens there, but I'm not gonna, try extra hard to get that in particular. Let's see here. I don't actually know if the coffee bean, if it matters, if it is a higher quality. Why not? We'll just do it. All I really want is to be able to make coffee with the coffee bean, which is not going to be a super quick process because we still need the little, I think they're kegs. I don't remember exactly what they're called, but we're going to need one of those. Oh, I think somebody requested something. Let me look at my quests in just a second. Get you. I need a little bait for my crab pot. Actually, I'm just gonna take all of this with me for now. No. I remember. I was gonna put a crab pot at the beach, but I have bait in that chest that I have over by the bridge. Okay, hi little chickens. For those that want a reminder of what I'm doing with the hopper, I have filled up my silo, so I'm just gradually trying to take hay out of the hopper so that I can put more hay into the silo and then have more stockpiled for when winter comes, but I just try to gradually do that. That way it's not like crunch time when you get to winter. And that's mainly so I don't have to spend extra money and resources building another silo, because hopefully at that point I will have lots and lots of animals. Which I don't know, by winter year 1 maybe not, but we'll see. Oh, I forgot to check my quests. A carp. I need to go back and get that. Sorry, Abigail. I almost missed you. But I do want like a puffer fish for sure, because I'm pretty sure that's in one of the community center bundles. Sorry, my mind is jumping back to the little fishing tip that we read. So I should probably spend at least one day just really trying to fish at the ocean. Maybe even skip the crops for that day and just go straight there. But we'll see what happens. No stress, right? No over planning, just little thoughts here and there. I need a cave carrot for George. I can do that. It's Jazz's birthday. I know she likes some flowers, but I don't know if I have any that she actually likes besides maybe a sweet pea, but I don't want to just give all those away in the first spring. Everyone's enjoying the weather instead of shopping. Huh. Oh, it's Caroline. Maybe she's already in her little tea studio thing. If I knew how to use a sword, I would be exploring those caves by the mountain lake right now. It's probably nice and cool in there. Okay. Perfect. Here's your reward, Curly Q. Don't say a word to my dad. It's dialogue like that. I'm like, what are you gonna do to your dad with a carp? Gonna just like hide it in the vents or something so that it stinks and smells like fish? What are you gonna do, girl? Cookies. Say hi to Haley. If you stay in the sun a lot, it'll make your hair lighter. Okay. Oh wait, first why don't we just go ahead and get our reward from Lewis. Okay, looks like we got a little bid. Blue pinstripe bid. Our next reward is going to be a little mushroom toadstool, which is pretty sweet. Get some mushrooms growing. I think I'll do 2 crab pots for the ocean. Put you away. We'll just go fishing today. I was kind of thinking I would go back to the mines just because I want to get a little deeper in the mines, but oh dear, my shoes are filled with sand. But I don't know. I was already going to put the crab pots out at the beach, so might as well just stay here for the day. Hey, you must be getting pretty fit working on that farm all day. I mean, you know, do what I can. A few little things over here that we can pick up. I think, yeah. Alright, a couple of crab pots and put the bait. There we go. Now to fish away. Sort you a bit. I didn't see any little bubbles in the water as I walked by, but I could have missed it. I wasn't really looking. But here we are. Red mullet. There it is again. Uh oh. Okay. Ooh. I was gonna lose it. Can't really play my fish guessing game today because I don't really remember what fish are actually here during the summer. Tuna, apparently. Uh oh. no. Stay still. I wonder if that was the pufferfish. I don't remember what time of day it said it was out. I bet that was the puffer though. If I remember correctly, that one's a little bit harder to catch. But I could be wrong. Everything I say with what I remember from this game, take with a grain of salt, because while I have played it a lot, it's amazing like what blurs together in your mind. Stop it! Uh-oh. Man. I'm really struggling. Was that Living Off the Land today? I'm so curious. I might go back and watch that again when I get back to my house tonight if I remember it. Because I have a feeling the pufferfish is like early afternoon. And I bet those two that got away were pufferfish. Flounder. I think I said in spring when I caught a flounder. I thought they were around in summer. I guess it's both. It blows my mind sometimes that one guy created all of this in this game. It's just the level of creativity is insane. Creativity and like dedication too. I think staying inspired and committed, especially in the days before AI, that when AI can help you code more quickly, I can't imagine. This must have taken a ridiculous amount of time. I can't even begin to guess. I wonder if Concerned Ape has talked about it somewhere, like how long it actually took him to build this game. I would not be surprised if it was literal years. Many years. I would tell you about my thoughts, but it's a fisherman's secret. Okay, Millie. Even the simple detail of like the fish eventually stop biting in one spot and you just get like garbage and whatnot, that is like I would not have thought about that in detail. And it just, I don't know, lends a little bit of reality maybe. Like if you overfish in one spot, the fish are gonna stop biting, right? There's not gonna be any fish left if you're overfishing there. So I don't know, just interesting to think about. Another flounder. Getting kind of tired, y'all. I ate food, and now I'm just feeling a little sluggish. That midday slump. Yeah, there's not a lot of fish biting right now. I think it was a neutral day, right? So maybe that's part of it. I don't know if that actually affects the bite rate, though. If you know, let me know. I'm probably not committed enough to search that information out on my own, but if you just have it and want to let me know, that'd be cool. It's funny, I often just like ponder things, but I don't care enough to actually put the energy into looking it up. And so I'll just like think it out loud, right? Like I'm an external processor through and through. And I'll say something like that out loud to my husband. He's like, "You have your phone right there, just look it up." I'm like, well, I could, but I don't know that I care that much. But that's just a foreign concept. We're very different people. I think we complement each other pretty well, but it's funny because he wants to know the answers to everything, you know? Like he is the want to know the answers to the universe, and so he will dig into things and learn every single thing there is to learn about it, and it's actually really inspiring. It makes me want to work harder for some things and be more dedicated to some things, but again, there's levels for me. Like there are plenty of things that I care enough about that I would just hardcore dig into, read scholarly articles about, like, you know, especially if it's about something for my health or my family's health or whatnot. But yeah, little things like that. Like, does luck affect the bite rate in Stardew Valley? That'll just be something I continue to ponder unless someone just wants to tell me, because I just don't feel like I want to invest the time to actually do a quick Google search. That time could be spent better responding to the tons of unread text messages that I haven't addressed yet. I've gotten so bad about that, especially in motherhood. Like, I was never great in my adult life at texting people back. And I grew up in the texting era, you know, so that should be you would think, my preferred form of communication. And in some ways it is, but it's just, I get very burnt out on being accessible to people, and I just don't want to engage in any social interaction, even if it's as simple as a text message. Man, lost that last one, but we're running low on energy, so we're done. I've seen a lot of people just post, not necessarily anything scholarly or research based, but just people kind of talking about how it's really the first time, maybe ever, that people could have access to you at all times, just with the invention of cell phones and social media and all that good stuff. Because even when people had landlines, sure, they were more connected to folks than ever, but it's, you know, you could still be out of your house all day and not have anybody hitting you up because they're just leaving a voicemail on your phone, and you call them back whenever you get back or when you want to. But it's like now it's so easy for people to reach you. And I truly do love being that connected. I think it really helps when you live far away from people you care about, or, there's just a number of reasons why that's beneficial. But yeah, it just gets exhausting sometimes. Is there anything that I can sell? Don't really see anything that I would want to sell yet. I'm getting close on those red mullets, but I'll let it be for now. Also, these things still good. I think I'm just gonna quickly go close up this coop. I'm gonna call it a night. I think I'm gonna, just stop here because we are. Let's see, are there any active quests? Cape Carrot for George. We could potentially still do that. I can't actually remember if I have any Cape Carrots. Anyway, I'm just getting a little tired. I want to wind down for the day, but y'all have a good one. Thanks for sticking with me.